Hi, thanks for stopping by Erica Courtney Talks. I'm Erica Courtney. I wanted to bring a story to you today that aired on May 19th, 2010 in Orlando, Florida at Oak Ridge High School. Now, this particular story was about approximately 100 Haitian students that came to school and they wanted to wear their Haitian flags in observance of Haitian Flag Day for their country. And unfortunately, they ran into some stumbling blocks that day. Once the students came to school and they had these shirts on or these bandanas on or these scarves around their necks, they were told immediately, you need to remove those items. Bandanas are not allowed in our schools. Some of these students refused. Some of these students were suspended for 10 days. These students were very upset. Another story, a little bit similar to this one. Mexican students at another high school on Cinco de Mayo were very upset because some American students, black and white, decided to show some patriotism for their country, the United States of America, by wearing shirts with flags on them, bandanas with flags on them, scarves with flags on them, basically anything American. And those Mexican students were very upset. They went to their principals and their administrators and they made a big complaint. And they said, why are these Americans wearing American paraphernalia on our day? Today is Cinco de Mayo. It is our celebration. Why are they wearing them? In the United States, we celebrate many holidays. Some culturally that we accept over here, some not so. But America is a melting pot of many different people coming from many different places. But in the streets of downtown Orlando, Florida, we celebrate Cinco de Mayo every year faithfully. The streets shut down and everyone has a party and it's a wonderful time. St. Patrick's Day, we celebrate with everyone else. We have a wonderful time and we all laugh and get together and it's a fest. But what is it about our public school system where we teach our children that it is not okay to be patriotic and stand up for your own country or have faith in your own country or show patriotism or pride or just respect for who you are and for your land? These Haitian students at Oak Ridge High School were so upset that they refused to say the Pledge of Allegiance in the United States of America. They had no respect for the pledge because they felt like their rights were violated. Now, some of you may say, well, were they aliens? Were they illegal immigrants? So if they feel violated, they're not here anyway legally, so why should we care? Maybe that's true to some degree. But remember, United States of America has a huge stigma. It's positive. We are the land of the free. We are the home of the brave. And we boast and we brag about that. And we tell them, if you come to America, you'll be free. If you come to America, you'll have freedom of religion, you have freedom of press, you have freedom of speech, freedom of decisions, freedom to do what you want to do. Not in our public school system, you don't. Now, the school has a design where they tell the students you cannot wear a bandana. Well, what about a Haitian t-shirt? What about a t-shirt with Bob Marley on it? Is that a problem? Why is it on Cinco de Mayo, American students were told, do not wear that flag shirt here today because it's not about you today. It's not about Americans today. I beg to differ. It's always about America. And if you are Mexican or Latino or Puerto Rican or Haitian or whatever, this is the United States of America. We want you to come here and be a part of our melting pot, not come and change our laws, not come and change the way we do things over here. Orlando is becoming a very diverse state. And at this particular school, the majority is Latino. The majority is Mexican, some type of that descent. And then there's a few white and a few black, and then there's about maybe 20% Haitian. So I'm certain that these Haitian students possibly felt some type of threat because of all of the immigration reform and what they've been going through. They just didn't want to be forgotten. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being patriotic and loving your own country, loving your own state, loving your own town, loving your own city, loving your own roots? Your roots is where your heart is. I want you to leave your opinions and tell me what you think of this. Tell me what you think about this situation and tell me whether you think this is fair that some of these Haitian students were suspended for 10 days. Tell me whether or not these Mexican students were right in their opinions and being offended that the American students wore the United States flag to school. I'm Ericka Courtney. Thanks for tuning in to Ericka Courtney Talks, and I look forward to speaking with you again. You have a good day. Thanks a lot.